Hello, tonight I'm going to do another cigar review. Tonight the cigar I've chosen is the Partagas Serie D number 4. Cuban cigar, a favourite of a lot of people, I know. I particularly like them. This one was a gift from Celsius, or aka Mike. So thank you, Mike. Hopefully it will smoke as good as a D4 normally does. I know some people aren't keen on them, but most people like them. I definitely like them. So this one came well travelled, as you can see. It's a little bit of damage on the foot, but nothing that we can't smoke off. It's an older style band. I know the new ones are a lot redder. But other than that, the cigar looks fairly good. So yeah, right. Going to use my Cuban Crafters Perfecto cutter. Got a little hole in it for doing torpedoes. I find it actually doesn't cut it enough when you smoke a torp, or a number 2 or ballistic or whatever they're called, and I'll actually give it an extra little clip. So I like it that you can just pop your cigar in and it normally just cuts off just the right amount. So it has taken off. Now, I sometimes have this problem with the Cuban Crafters, it's just pulled the rest of that off. In fact, I think that's, yeah, it's come off, so that's alright. Sometimes I find you can just wet it down. Nice pre-draw, woody, cedary notes. Also feels like it's going to smoke well. It's got a nice draw. I've got a blooming great fly in here, pissing me off now, so I'll have to get rid of that in a minute. But yeah, so it seems like it's going to be a good cigar. I've got my Colibri or Colibri or whatever. It's a Firebird. It's only a single flame. I think it's got some fuel in it. I haven't used it for a while, but it's a good lighter. So we'll fire it up. Give it a good toasting. Now this is quite a strong cigar, that definitely has a more fuller flavour profile. Lots of smoke. I think this one's obviously been sat well in the humidor, so very woody, leathery kind of cigar to start with. I know my mate Dave always says that the Pt1 is a little more chocolatey than this cigar, but yeah, woody, leathery, a little bit of sort of tang on the tongue, nothing too bad. Got a little bit of uneven burn so far, but again it's right at the beginning, so possibly nothing that it'll touch up won't finish. Not so good with the stronger profiles in heavier cigars like this. But yeah, it's those kind of earthy flavours that I tend to pick out more than the other subtle notes. I know people talk about citrus and vanilla. Definitely no vanilla, definitely no cream in this one. No pepper, which I know some people like to talk about. But yeah, a little bit of spice. Almost like a nutmeg, I think. But yeah, anyway, we'll have a bit more of a smoke and I'll make some notes perhaps and get back to you. See you in a bit. Okay, well, I smoked, I don't know, just under a quarter perhaps. And the burn issue that I thought was going to be a problem actually isn't. So we'll just knock that off. I mean, this is going down far too quickly. The flavour hasn't really changed much. But to be honest, I've been looking at the internet rather than actually thinking about the cigar profile, which I shouldn't do, and probably get told off by some of the more pure reviewers for not concentrating on my cigar. I've just been bought a nice cup of coffee by Mrs. Pandy. Some nice freshly brewed coffee, just in a drip drip thing, with a nice caramel shot in it, which is going very nicely with this. The same really with this cigar is, I think with most D4s you know what you're going to get, and especially with this one, it's those nice sort of strong Partagas, the series, if you like, if you want to call it that, especially have some good flavours in them. I know the P2 is well liked, and as a number 2 cigar, I definitely like that one as well. Yeah, there's nothing remarkable in it. You pretty much know what you're going to get with one of these. A little bit of a retrohale there, and I'm still not. Yeah, it's purely a woody, leathery, cedary cigar with a kind of spicy tone on the back of your throat. It's not overly strong with like the nicotine flavour, and it's very pleasant. Very pleasant. Draw is very good. In fact, it's probably a bit too good because I'm not taking. It's really going down very quickly. I mean, I've been smoking this for about 15 minutes. So it just needs a little touch up. Just where I knocked it off. Other than that, perfect. Some of you know I've got a bit of a bad back at the moment, so I'm off work. So one of the few things I can do is sit and smoke a cigar. Can't drink because of one of these mental painkillers, and they make you a bit spaced out. But luckily, cigars not a problem. So while I'm off work, I thought why not? I'd sit and smoke a couple of cigars. I've retreated inside to my conservatory today as I went outside and it looked like rain. So I thought why not? We'll change location. Not much more to report at the moment. I'll put sign off here for a bit longer. Things falling off all over the place, and get back to you in a bit.